What's up, guys? We've had a few issues. Just when the temperature goes up a wee little bit, things start going all to hell here. Let's get into it. All right, now yesterday, this is kind of sort of middle of winter, early March or whatever, but yesterday the temperature outside got up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a big freaking difference from the day before when it was like 40 or 38 or something like that. Oh, so some of the flaws of the mining room start showing up, of course. Lucky me, huh? Okay, well, here's what happened. One of the cards I knew in the water-cooled rig was getting all kinds of dumb. All right, this thing was just absolutely stupid. There was one card that I know is just a CPU lottery loss, right? It just doesn't work right. So what I had to do was find out which one it was. And in Hive OS it says it's GPU 1. GPU 1, well, you kind of figure GPU 1 is like one of the first ones, right? And I got them like plugged in order, like left to right. Okay, so GPU 1's probably, GPU 0 is usually like the primary PCI Express slot, and then it's like 1, 2, 3 or something like that. Or sometimes they go with 0 and then 1 for the one above that, and then whatever down the line. This one, no. I had to take another video card, plug and play, is trying to figure out which slot it was. It wasn't that one, wasn't that one, wasn't that one, not that one. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, it was the very last one on the damn brain. So this was the guy that was causing the problem. Not that one specifically, because I swapped it out. Oh, and if you're curious about what the two jugs here are for, this is how I bleed the air out of these guys. The way I do it here, basically comes at the end of the loop, goes in, any air falls into the jug, air stays there, all the water comes in, and as you can see, there's not a single bubble in these things, and that's perfect. But man, thankfully in the gaming rig I got a 3090 water cooled, same block, same everything, so I kind of sort of had a backup. Swap that out. This rig is running beautifully. Last night I spent hours on it. Hours. How many hours? I was up till 7 a.m. guys, and I got like 3 hours of sleep before recording this video, so I'm a little loopy, I guess. I don't know. But I put it in the gaming computer, and I'm sitting here hoping, I hope it's not throttling so bad that I can't use it for the gaming computer, that it's going to be garbage and blah, blah, blah. Wasn't the case. It's actually in there mining. It's mining decent. I took some special thermal pad goop, and I gooped the crap out of this thing. But anyways, that card in there, it plays games perfectly fine. Everything high settings, max settings, great performance, doesn't throttle, doesn't do anything. It's just when I have the memory overclocked all to high hell is when it starts acting all weird. The GPU at max load is actually sitting at like 38, 39 degrees Celsius. I mean, yeah, that's really good. But the memory is a tad bit higher or whatever. But when I mentioned goop, I got this stuff. K5 Pro or whatever. This is actually like a putty, and instead of thermal pads, you take this goop, and it's almost like thermal paste, a little thicker than that, and you just blip, 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 all over the crap on the motherboard. It looks like you're just gooing. Okay, I was going to use a different term, but it's just everything on the motherboard. It doesn't look good, and it's probably a pain to clean up, but this performs exceptionally well, better than thermal pads. So I used that, and it worked. Surprisingly, first video card that I actually used that on, and I was pretty happy with that. Oh, not to mention that there were a couple other cards that were acting up and everything, and you might notice something. I wasn't using the fans on the front of the things, because during the winter you don't need it, right? There's nice cold air coming through here, everything's all good. I started putting the fans back on. I got the fans there, some there. I'm going to order some better performing fans to put over there, because right now I'm kind of in prep mode so that when summer comes around I'm as efficient and cool as possible so I can keep going without any kind of stupid. Oh man, it's just been such a pain. And last night, I mean, it was 7 a.m. and I completely forgot that I even had to take care of this. That was taken care of this morning, last night, whatever the heck it was. I have lost track of time. I cannot track time anymore. But those, I'll take care of those in like after the video here or whatever. Oh man, but what about that godlike build, right? The godlike build. Well, some of the fans came in, and you can see there's an awful lot of fans here. These are 3-packs, these are individuals, these are fan controllers, which I probably didn't need that many, but we'll see. Let's see, master fan, MF 140 Halo, these are 140 millimeters. These are 3-packs of the 120 millimeters, and they got little controllers and everything too, so hopefully I got all the stuff to connect the fans and I'm all good. I probably overkilled it, but over here is the start, I suppose, of the godlike build. All right, that's the godlike motherboard that's going to come in, and until I get all the components, the case, the water cooling stuff, I was like, I'm not going to let it go to waste. It's going to mine. So I got, it's 5950X in there. It's CPU mining. 3090 Suprim X, that's GPU mining. I got the Trident Z Neo, and that's like CA14 timing RAM. It's like the best 3600 megahertz RAM you can get, and that's supposed to be like the optimal stuff for that. Because when I overclock this, I'm kind of just going to do your static overclock. But here's the great thing with this motherboard. It's got a dial. See, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little round knob right here. Probably might be hard to see. But basically, you set it at 0, and it just runs stock. And then the more you click it, the more overclock you get. And when I first got it, I was like, we're going to 11. It literally goes to 11, 0 to 11. So I turned it to 11, flipped the switch. The CPU heated up to like 110 degrees Celsius, and it just shut down. It was like, nope, can't do it. Obviously, it's only a single air cool fan or whatever. I probably shouldn't have done that anyways. But I put it back down to stock. Not going to go crazy with it until I get the actual rig build. Then I'll be like, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. And you guys should try to hit that subscribe button. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh boy. But things I got stabilized, at least for now. I mean, it really has been a pain. It really has. I got everything sorted out and everything for now, and I've actually ordered I ordered another one of these rigs because they're cheap or whatever, and I got the old school stuff to take out. The problem is I don't have the power to really do anything, but I might have somebody lined up to finally come take a look at that. We'll see. But man, the godlike build is just, it is going to truly be godlike. I even ordered like a new keyboard so that the theme matches when everything shows up. And if any of you guys are wondering, you know, where's the Princess Connect videos, where's the other update videos, I'm going to be working on some of those really soon, probably in about an hour or so. It all depends if I get my orb, the drop thing from the event Princess Connect, if anybody cares about that. But yeah, it's been an eventful night. I'm really tired, but the thing is, I gotta force myself to stay awake. Otherwise, my schedule's going to be goofy again, and if you guys watch my live streams and all that stuff when I'm playing games, you know that when my sleep schedule gets all out of whack, I'll be doing like 18-hour streams, starting them at like 3 a.m. and ending them at 8 p.m. the next day, and then taking a nap. It gets dumb, so I gotta try not to do that anymore. But anyways, guys, I kind of rattled off. I guess the only last thing that I can kind of go off on are these boxes. They're actually, the guy building them for me is actually out and about getting some parts. We're going to bust open the sides, get more airflow coming through there. But before we mess with that one, we're going to make sure this guy works properly. And as long as we get the proper airflow through this guy, it's all good. And you guys see the fan blade going around there. It's not on. That's just the air from behind it being sucked through, making it move. So hopefully that gets addressed. We won't have to use the AC during the summer except for on rare occasions, and we'll keep that money trickling in. We'll catch you in the next video.